The moment that Ford actually goes, hey guys, we sold your info to the government, no one's buying that car anymore.
No one's going to buy a car.
It's just not that
People are like,
worth
it turns out everywhere is walking distance.
Because there's still like, it's still somewhat beneficial to not screw over people buying vehicles because it is a very varied and wide market, as opposed to phones where there's two and one of them is the bad one for stupid people.
But we won't say which one that is. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
You said you were going to prepare an intro, right, Kane?
Yeah, I did. I did say that. I do remember saying that.
I do remember
saying that. And then I was too busy today because I watched both the movies today. In a back-to-back fashion, I watched the first movie on my iPad, and I watched the second movie in a theater alone in 3D.
So what movies are we going through this week? So we're actually going to break it up a little bit this week.
Maybe
we're going to be doing a few episodes.
Take a nap midway through.
And so we're going to kick off. We always do two films. We're going to kick off with Super Mario Galaxy this week. But then in our second video, we're going to do, what are we doing?
We're going to be doing 2006 Silent Hill.
Movie so good, we have already talked about how bad it is. All right, let's do Super Mario.
Let's do Super Mario.
Kane, much like the Super Mario movie, Kane likes it. I know for a fact he's going to like it. And I want to hear why first.
Let's start that. Okay, see, now this is cool. Let's create... Oh, good story. You know what? I always skip the story in video games. I've never once cared. You can Toad. Did you know that you could also talk to Toads with the Z button? Yeah, I just did it. Oh, the controls. Oh my god, I don't know how to fight. Wait, what are the buttons? How do I do that? Okay. Oh, this is actually fucking sick. Why didn't... Fuck. Okay, not everything is... Oh! Okay, not everything. Oh, wait, that was not the trick. Okay, what the fuck? How do you? Okay, wait, what the fucking fuck am I supposed to do then? Oh my god. Hold on. Okay, you know what? Oh, fuck this one. Like.
So at the end of last week when we were previewing what this week's movies would be, I did mention that I did go see the Mario Galaxy movie already, and I fell asleep in it. It wasn't my fault though. It was like at 8:30 at night, so it was a pretty late showing.
It's late for him.
So then,
yeah.
I went back and saw it by myself today. In a theater alone, which is my favorite way to see a movie. I don't want to sit next to anyone. I don't want to see any loved ones. I don't want to see any random people. I don't want to see anything like that. I just want to see the screen. I want to be able to put my feet up and make weird movements.
And text us while you're watching.
And text us while you're watching.
While I'm watching.
I text my friends while I watch movies. And
which, by the way, I gotta say, I didn't mention this, but like, it was really hard to do that because it was a 3D movie. And I looked down, my phone would be fucked up. I'd be like, Jesus.
That's impressive.
But I'd still like do it. I'd be like, let me try it. And then I'd try it. I'd be like, let me take the glasses off. And then I'd look up at the movie. I didn't realize how fucked up a movie looks in 3D without the glasses. I thought it would just be like a little bit like off.
No, it's crazy.
Incomprehensible.
No,
like I literally could not tell what I was looking at.
It's weird. I haven't seen a movie in 3D in a theater in a very long time. Has it gotten better?
So 3D has gotten better because they don't care about it anymore. It used to be a thing where it was like, this is a 3D movie, and so you'd go see a 3D movie, and there'd be parts of the movie where it's like, let me grab it. They don't do that anymore, and it's just like foreground, background separation. Texture separation.
And I think that plays. I think that's fun.
Is it better for animated stuff, or do you think it should still be... Because I would assume it's a lot easier to control the environment for animation.
So the 3D of the film was pretty good. The animation, like the 3D all worked well with the movie. And some parts I was like, because I did see one scene where I was like, damn, are they still doing 3D things for movies? Because there was a couple of things that were like that. But I only notice that if I go see movies in 3D.
Interesting.
But like, if you don't go see it, you don't think that. You know what I mean? Like,
There was nothing I can think of that really stood out as this is the 3D moment. But I wouldn't be shocked if there are some. Like
There
the
were a
castle
few.
falling scene.
Yoshi walking through the city.
So we're going to talk about stuff that's not the story of the film right
see it
now.
in 3D?
Like the 3D. And I'll talk about the
Okay.
animation. I didn't like the animation. The more I looked at it, the more like Mario looks fine. We just focused too much on Peach and the other character, Rosalina, in this film. I don't like the way humans look in the Illumination style animation. It looks
bad.
so bizarre and weird. I prefer the Yoshis, the Toads, all the other stuff. That all looks great.
freaks.
Just the
You like the
people.
freaks.
Yeah, I like the freaks. Like the little minions, the little
So,
minion guys,
the
the little
Toads.
freaks they have. They're cool. Their humans were kind of
I'll
weird,
tell
like
you
jarring
this,
looking.
It's not that humans are bad. They don't know how to do attractive humans. Like Peach is supposed to be a conventionally
Yeah, Peach is supposed to be
attractive
hot.
thing. Peach
Guys,
is supposed
Peach
to
is-
be
Peach is
fucking
hot.
and Rosalina is supposed to be hot. Now, like Mario's a short little chub lord, and Luigi's just that but skinny. Like they're not attractive. They're goofy plumbers and they're caricatures.
And they did, you know, and
they look
it's
good.
like, you know what's weird? Because it's like, why are they talking about how attractive these anime characters are? But in the film, like Mario's like trying to court Peach and being like, who's gonna like a schlubby old plumber? And they see the cool hot fox guy, and he's like, that cool hot fox
He's
guy's
the
so
cool
hot.
hot
And Bowser
He's
has
the
a
coolest.
painting of him ripped and all
Yeah,
Chad
and
and
then
Sig
yeah,
alike.
Bowser-
And so
it's
And
Frank-
it was
right.
really weird they didn't credit me. Like I don't.
Yeah, it's weird that they didn't credit you on that AI picture of Bowser that he was obviously making,
Because I made
not
that AI
painting.
photo. Yeah, that sucks. That probably like was AI, wasn't it? You know what I mean?
So,
like that's so sad. We'll never know.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else worth besides before going into the story about.
Animation wise,
Yeah,
I
or
got
just
one
like,
thing.
and then there's the whole video game conversation we can have like after we talk about the movie a little bit.
Yeah.
But if you have one thing, animation and like film tech wise, I'd love to hear it.
So we have now watched 2 animated shows on here, or animated movies, excuse me.
True.
Flicks. Goat and this. Goat was more technically, or like the art style was more technically impressive than this. I think this is the one flaw Illumination really does have is they churn shit out. It is like noticeably if you kind of know what you're looking for, it's just very cheap. The movement in this, in at least. There was one scene in particular, and it's Bowser Jr. and versus Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi. It's that first encounter.
yeah.
So well done that it caught me off guard.
Really?
It's like the movement around it, the flow of everything. It's because 3D animation really struggles a lot of the time with like proper animation techniques where
Like
things
kineticism and
stretch
everything.
out. Yeah, like if you want, we can even go to a video game side. If you play Super Smash Bros., whenever Mario punches, his hand gets bigger, like a lot bigger. Like
interesting.
4 or 5
Like in the
times
game.
the size. Yes. Because it gives you that feeling, A, it makes you notice it's happening, but
Impact.
B, it hits harder. Right?
That's really cool.
It helps
Yeah.
your visual sense, but it happens really quickly, so you don't notice it. Whenever Junior like does that scream, I hate that they reused it so many times. It started to grate on me. Whenever he does the scream with the mask on, like his everything gets bigger, and I guess
Yeah.
that would be
Like
cool
the
in
sound
3D.
hits more.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about the 3D, maybe it's less cool, but like it's just less cool in the vibe of like, ooh, 3D.
They
it's
did
real,
3D.
it's
That's
good.
what it
Yeah.
felt like watching it. It was like, okay,
But
this is the
watching
3D
it in
part.
2D, it just felt like a stretching thing. The colors around it, just the idea of like he has a weapon that could kind of be anything.
Yeah.
And he's like lethal, like he wants to kill
So,
them. Kind of
I don't know much about Bowser Jr. I believe is that the same bad guy in Super Mario Sunshine where he's doing the.
I'll say this: you guys aren't allowed to like make fun of me. I can say this without shame, right? For like knowing
Yes.
Mario lore.
Yes, you can
I'm
say
okay.
it without shame about knowing
Okay,
Mario
cool.
lore.
Junior
No
is
shame zone.
usually way more chill than this. I don't know what the fuck his
I
problem
wasn't a
was.
fan of Junior. He was my least favorite part of the film.
I didn't like him. Bad
So
voice
let's get
actor.
into the
He's
noise.
the only person that drove the plot.
Yeah.
So this is the
Without Bowser
second
Jr., there's no movie.
the second Mario movie.
Yep.
It's not called the second one though, because they just call it Super Mario Galaxy. Because I actually never played the Galaxy games either. But I felt like I can imagine what they'd be like. Is that hub in the game? They have like
the
that
hub
Galaxy
is-
hub they go to.
The hub is Rosalina's world, pretty much.
Okay.
They're
makes sense.
pretty fast and loose. This game felt more like Mario Odyssey this game.
There
This
was some
movie
audio
felt
stuff,
more
yeah,
like
for
Mario
sure.
Odyssey.
Like the
there was
T-Rex.
musical stings. The T-Rex was there. The dragon was there.
Dude, the music.
casino.
Oh my god, the
Mexico.
music in this movie was so good. The music was incredible.
That was my big
The
point
music
that I
was
wanted to touch
incredible.
on because that's my biggest hatred of the first one is when they randomly just go, "We're doing Take on Me now because your
Yeah.
dad's here and we want him to be awake during Rainbow Road." And this one is like, "Hey, Koji Kondo wrote a lot of good shit in the 80s and 90s for Mario. Use it. It
Oh, it's
will
awesome.
fit."
And the full
Yeah.
orchestration
Yeah.
as well.
That's so cool. The song when what's it, Nunuki or whatever, the monkey's running away with the bag
Yeah.
was so cool.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Dude.
This is so awesome.
It's
So
sick.
the movie, real quick, the plot in the movie,
Yeah, go ahead.
it opens up on Rosalina, a princess that we've in the cinematic world have not seen yet. We're being introduced to. There's this new princess character who's like
This
Blue
shit
Peach,
makes me wanna be the
basically,
Joker.
like
This
Blue
shit-
Magic Peach.
This shit makes me want to fucking air out a room. Like, it just doesn't need to be a universe, and it just will be. The only thing that would be acceptable is if I get a 2-hour movie of Wario farting on people.
Yeah,
That's all.
we did say both of our things were like, this is like Avengers. It's like Mario Avengers in a weird way, but not really also. It's like the way they treated it was. But anyway, in the beginning of the film, Bowser Jr., the character, shows up because in the first film, it's Mario versus Bowser, and Bowser gets caught and he gets basically captured as like a prisoner in the Peach Castle.
For some unknown amount of time as well.
Yeah,
Like,
we
it's
don't know
like-
how long it's been, but obviously long enough for his mentality and his mind to
like, completely
change.
degrade.
And like, so the torture or whatever they're doing on him has been effective for sure. So,
It sounds like
but
Luigi's just taking him to rehab.
Bowser Jr. wants to get his dad out of their torture prison that Mario
Out
has,
of hell.
and so he's like the
We
best
had no
way
idea existed.
to do that. Yeah, which I don't know how he knew. Yeah, I don't. Whatever. I'm gonna move past that. But he, his best way of doing that is capturing princesses and harnessing their power to basically operate this Death Star like planet
doomsday
ship of doom, like literally like the Death Star he creates. Which I gotta say, before we get too far into what the rest of it is, I don't know what his funds are or how he like got the capital to build like all that
Crypto.
stuff and all the people that follow him. Like,
Do you know
I'm
what?
not too sure
He used
what
to run
the
a
memes
shoe
are.
company, and then he pivoted to AI.
Is that what happened?
That's
Yeah,
just
that makes
how-
sense.
Yeah, that's where
That's
he got all
fine.
his
And
money.
then
That's
so
why Yoshi's wearing Tim's.
Rosalina is captured and taken. And then back in the Mushroom Kingdom, stuff's just like fine. We just see that like Mario and Luigi are still like doing their stuff. They save Yoshi.
around.
Yoshi is introduced
They
to
don't
us.
save Yoshi, they find
They
Yoshi.
find Yoshi.
And Yoshi's like,
Actually, they were like gonna kill Yoshi.
They were gonna
seemed.
burn him alive.
Like they were gonna do some bad stuff to Yoshi. They
were gonna fucking ice him out.
But like, yeah, they didn't save Yoshi. Yoshi saved them, and then they like an adopted dog. That's basically how Yoshi's treated like kind of the person, kind of the pet. I guess that's like kind of how he's treated in the
voiced
I'd
game.
say that's in line
Donald
with
Glover?
Mario. That's fine.
Who's voiced by Donald Glover, which pissed me off.
What a
That
crazy
made me
paycheck.
upset.
Yeah.
Made me so upset. I was like, Yoshi.
Yeah, he was
It's like,
like-
dude, like we had to get
We're like
Donald
with an
Glover
accent.
to fucking do
Do you
that.
know
Like,
the
are you
best
joking?
way- you
Like
know the
Yoshi didn't
best-
say anything. Why do we have Donald Glover?
Just make him Charles Martinet.
It was so weird.
I remember when the first movie came out, I was like, I don't really know about Chris Pratt. It's fine. Have a real actor be him. I was wrong. Everybody else is wrong about, like, he doesn't need to go, yahoo, for the whole movie. That sounds fucking obnoxious. Yoshi, just make him Trill. Like, just do it. It's
But they
fine.
kind of, it was weird, and so
It sounded
Yoshi's
off-putting.
saved, and then one of the stars who was captured was his one kind of implied to be Rosalina's children, or these stars. I'm not too sure about the lore of that.
Yeah,
What the
Many
thing is,
times.
okay.
Yeah.
And then the
That's
star
pretty much.
basically leaves and goes to the Mushroom Kingdom, and is like, "Hey, Peach, Rosalina's been captured. You need to come save her." Also, they don't say it, but like that's your sister too. Which is we see it at the end of the film. But you obviously know it because you're watching it and you're like, these are the only two blonde humans in this world of toads and fucking dirt. Like obviously
And the
they're
only two
related.
nets are
Like they
brothers,
have to be
right?
related.
This is the first time Nintendo as a whole has ever even acknowledged them in the same room. Like
That's so
this
interesting,
is like
really.
odd. Because Galaxy, they don't bring up Peach. Maybe they do. It's been a long time. But it's like They don't know each other. They're not friends.
So this is like official canon then now.
This is, I guess, like, it's not. Canon and Nintendo is a stretch. They could tomorrow be like, no, they're not sisters. Shut the fuck up. And everyone would go, okay.
In the film, they are. And
the
so
film, they're sisters.
Peach
which is
and Toad go off.
It doesn't matter.
To go find them, and then Mario and Luigi are left to take care of the whole kingdom. Basically, when all goes wrong, obviously, as you could tell, it all goes wrong to the point where the castle ends up being taken. Like by the alien ship that Bowser Jr. has, which I still don't understand. And he like picks them up because he's trying to save the dad, and then it comes falling down, and it's like this whole like mess. And now they're on a different. I don't quite understand that they end up on like a different planet,
different
galaxy. Just by going left up and dropped. I guess
yeah,
they dropped to a different galaxy. I don't
lifted them too far. They were getting pulled for a while.
They were getting pulled for a while.
And
I just didn't recognize it visually when I was watching the film until they sort of said it. They were like, "We're in a different place. We're not home." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." Even the surrounding area looks the same.
Was kind of
like, how did y'all figure out y'all were home?
I think what it really was is that they really wanted it to feel. The first one, I don't think really did this, and that's probably for the sake of it attempting to just be a movie. But this one was like, what if this was actually a Mario game and they have to go world to world to world to world? I don't know if it was 8 for sure, but it felt like we went to 8 different worlds.
It was cool. That was my favorite part of the film.
Hated it.
Very similar.
Hated it.
Oh, really? I loved it. I loved going to different worlds. Like there's a like essentially like an airport that like this big transportation hub that they go to. And like, you see all the characters, like all the different types of characters you would see in that world. Yeah. They draw at the end. Luigi draws like Mr. Game & Watch or whatever.
Yeah,
and he starts to like beat him up, which is sick.
Rob
is in it. Yeah, it's cute. They got me.
No, it's cute. Like they did some good stuff with it. So basically, though, in this whole weird convolution though that like barely okay, hold on, so you're shaking your head.
It's just like when you watch a movie, do you want to be constantly reminded that it's a video game? Right? Like, to me, they did cutaways. It's like, this is a video game. And I'm like, we fucking know what this is.
Like the fan service. But that's what the, like,
right.
Like, that's what the whole thing
that's what I want
has
to talk about
be.
later. But like,
what this is.
No, we should discuss, what is, right? Fan service is way too broad now.
Yeah.
Now the idea of fan service,
so
like Silent Hill is a form of fan service, and that used to be enough. This is like the other side of it. It's
this is the kind of
I'll let you go on that. So Bowser is, but as we talked about a little bit before, Bowser is mentally fucked up from the torture, so he wants to be a good guy. But then when he's taken back, he's finally reunited with his son. He's like, oh, actually, I did raise this kid to be a bad guy, and I'm a bad guy too, I guess.
No. He says, I'm a good dad.
I don't want to go past
He does say,
this.
I'm a good dad.
You're saying it like they put him in the bowels of a torture chamber. They put him in a cute place where he could do, like, paint.
And he was chilling with Luigi, like they were buddies.
Happy. He'd see Mario and be like, fuck you. And then he'd talk to Luigi and be like, when's book club? And Luigi's like, soon, buddy. And they're hanging out and having a good time.
And they're hanging, yeah. And so Bowser truly has, and
for
truly
probably
has reformed.
Like 2 to 3 years, he's changed. And then he beats Bowser Jr.
And then Bowser Jr. basically fucks it all up.
It truly threw me off. The movie, I thought it was going to be a Bowser's like, no, Junior, evil is wrong, actually. And midway through the movie, Junior's like, yo, Dad, do you remember when you were evil as fuck? And he goes, dude, that was cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And then that whole storyline's fine after that. They're like, we don't care.
It's
and
done.
then
It's over.
Peach is trying to find Rosalina, and to get there, she has to fly somehow, and so we run into a cool character. Just a cool guy.
The coolest.
He was basically Han Solo. We run into Han Solo.
Voiced by Bradley Cooper. Because
I didn't realize that. Is it?
No, but just like he's rocking.
Who was
Might as well
Star Fox? We should look that up, actually.
Look that up.
All right, yeah.
But that's who it is. It's Star Fox.
Do you know what the funniest part about Star Fox is? There's gonna be some kid that goes home and he's like, Dad, let's play Star Fox. And the dad's gonna get out his N64 and he's gonna let the kid play Star Fox, and he's only played Fortnite, and he's gonna think it's the worst fucking thing.
Yeah, because it is. So he's gonna play Star Fox. And it's gonna
Glenn
suck.
Powell.
And then that makes sense. Glenn
That makes
Powell.
sense.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
total Glenn. So he's like the coolest guy ever, and it's like there's like this weird sort of tension where it's like, wow, maybe Peach is gonna fall for the fox
Kind of
man.
totally implied that like interspecies relationships are a thing, and
Yeah,
it's
I
like
guess.
this is totally acceptable.
I mean, and then the Toad guy's like, this is the coolest, hottest dude I've ever seen.
Keegan Michael Key.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, but that's-
so Fox helps them all get together, and then they have this big battle at the end where they are like, the Bowser and Bowser Jr. are like, I'm so fucking evil, I'm gonna jump in lava and become bones, and they
That
become
was
like
the coolest part of the movie.
The
become like
bone roller coaster
the bone
is fire.
one.
Yeah.
Dude, the whole world is so
Yeah,
cool.
where they
The
went
whole
and came
world
out.
is so
I'm
cool.
going to say this so confidently. The most interesting part about both of these movies, the first one too, is that Bowser's Kingdom seems like a fucking riot. It seems like such a...
No, it
the
seems
first
cool.
one is like a musical wonderland where
Yeah.
they're just jamming out the whole fucking time. The second one is like
Oh,
walking to this amusement
You
park.
know what?
You get
I do want to
turned
hit
into
on that.
bones.
That was an interesting. That was one of my favorite parts. Was when Peach was running around trying to catch the monkey who stole their gold and stuff.
Yeah,
They like
I
go
wouldn't
into
go
like this
get away
secret
from
little
that.
area, and it's basically like this hidden like bar with all like the bad guys, you know, because we've been walking around, we've been seeing all like the characters who aren't bad or evil necessarily, and then we're in the world, and there's like this whole underground world of like all the evil guys too, but in a more legitimate way than the Bowser world, you know. I just thought it was kind of interesting.
You
I
know
was
what
like,
it was? It was an area of forgotten Mario enemies. A lot of them were from Mario 2. Oh,
That's
all of
super
those like
interesting.
bosses they fought at the end
That's
were
so
Mario
cool.
2 because it's like a whole portion that nobody like people like it now, but it's like people like it now because they didn't play it when they were kids. It's like when people are like, hell yeah, Mario, they're talking about Mario 1 and 3. Not really 2 because it's very different.
Interesting.
It's a very different game. I don't know. I thought it was neat. That's the kind of fan service in the movie where I'm like, where they don't hit me in the fucking head with it 80 times, and I go like, oh, Birdo, weird.
Yeah.
All right, that's neat.
So at the end, that's pretty much the end. Like they beat Bowser and Bowser Jr.
And then it's over.
and they go back to the Mushroom Kingdom and they rebuild the thing, and then it's over.
Then it
It is such like a car crash of an ending.
It is a car crash of an ending.
I was watching it and I was like, is that really it?
I was
Like, that's
waiting
just-
for the
that's
movie
it?
to continue. After the first bit of the credits, I was like, but then there's like 10 minutes left where we still get the resolution and we still get we learn what we did.
Something
and there's a
happens.
lesson and then there's a reason.
They
They're like,
debrief
"What's
with
it?
us.
Nobody learned anything. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Rosalina and Peach are reunited.
They said like two things to each other.
And they didn't know,
And then
and they didn't
also
know that they weren't.
There's an implication that they shouldn't be together anyway because
There is. You're right.
Rosalina's like, oh, you need to go run hide because something's coming to get us. But now that we're together, is the thing that was trying to get them gonna come get them now? Like, should they not be?
What the fuck was attacking them? It wasn't Bowser.
Right, it
It's
never-
No, it wasn't Bowser.
How
I don't
old
know.
is this universe? Is this universe like 2 years old? How old? Was it just created and then these two god
At the
sisters?
end, yeah.
Yeah.
At the end
And
of the
then,
film,
like,
they
these
do
two idiots find a way to it.
let us know that Peach and Rosalina were born from stardust. And they're
Towards the end of it,
comprised
yeah.
of the galaxy and have the ability to like create the introvert, or like they have like the power of entropy essentially.
To sum it up, then, we have 3 plots where Mario and Luigi plot is let's watch Princess Peach go away. Oh no,
it's
why
like
did
5%
they leave?
of the film.
Let's go
It's
find
so
them.
bad.
And they're like the
Yeah.
fun group. They're the group that I want to see most of the time.
Right.
They're the good group.
Because they're just, hey, and then their plot is like done halfway through, and it just like doesn't matter anymore. And then Peach is like, I guess I have to go save the universe, and then that wraps up kind of without her.
No,
on screen.
how it wraps, because at the same, God, this movie's so crazy too. Because what happens is Mario just like walks up and is like, "Hey, I'm here too. I'm here too, Fox."
No. They find each
It's
other
so
at the train
insane.
station, right? They're like in a
like,
oh, you're here
It'd be
too.
like if me and you flew across the world and we met up at like Heathrow and ran into
know
each
what?
other and like, hey,
And-
I'm here.
And all
Let's
of
do
it
this
makes-
mission.
And all of it makes way more sense if you go, oh, this was the Smash Brothers movie because a new character was just introduced That's why what I wanted, the only way this movie would have been good is if Fox McCloud and Mario looked at each other, instant beef, fist fight. That's what I needed. Fox didn't even shoot anybody with his gun. Why not?
No gun.
He flashed it. He literally had the moment of like, I'm packing.
Yeah, so the movie itself, the story, if we're just going off that alone, it's not that great, guys. But the stuff that we all
That's
like,
all- what do you mean,
the
going
fan
just off of that
service,
alone?
The fan service, the
As a roller
Bowser,
coaster.
the
As
pain.
a roller coaster that puts you
As a
inside
roller
of the
coaster.
lava, and you come
you.
back out in your bones because it was an empty experience,
Yep.
but you go, I'm happy bones. This was fun.
That's exactly what this movie is.
I came
It's getting
out-
on that
You know why
exact
I'm
ride.
happy? I'm happy because I paid for it. I don't want to feel like an idiot that I wasted an hour and 40 minutes of my life
I'm happy bones.
watching a video game.
Watching a video game. I
It
have a
made me
question.
want to play Mario Odyssey.
I have a question.
No, it did
What
not.
was
Yes, it did,
did
show.
not.
You don't know.
Where's
You
my-
don't
I
know.
don't fucking know, you liberal.
So there's like
I'll fucking play it right now.
so they did interesting, like, it is cool that they reference the games. I think that's cool. They didn't really do that in the first one. In the first one, they were like, we're in
Which
the
is
movie, in the
weird.
universe, right?
Yeah.
And then in the second one, it's like they made up for the lack of the first one.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
They did the original Donkey Kong, Mario, blah, blah, barrel thing.
No,
they did
in
a
the-
super slight
Yeah,
reference to that.
in the
They did,
first
like, all
movie, we
these
do
things.
know, like, they are in New York.
No, Yoshi walked around in American World
Yeah.
or
No, that's what I'm
something
saying.
for some
Yeah.
untold amount of time, and no one said anything. Like,
I believe it's New Donk City.
we don't
right?
know where in the timeline
No, 'cause
this
that's
happens.
Wait, would it be New Donk City? Surely it's
know.
just New York.
I
Because
don't
they're
know.
just from.
I don't know. They don't know either.
No, because New Donk City is with the. Oh,
Yeah, who
that's a
knows?
place in Mario. I don't know now.
You broke Austin. I don't know how we're
What's
supposed
that?
to feel. about this.
I can save us. I can save us.
Get us out.
Why didn't we have Seth Rogen Donkey Kong?
I think literally he was just unavailable.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I bet it's way more boring.
And,
Yeah.
and see, that's the kind of film this is. Oh, Seth Rogen's not available? That's fine. We
that's
still have an
fine.
hour and 40
Get-
minutes. We
Just
literally
get
don't
Glenn.
need him in
Just
there.
get Glenn Powell.
It'll be
Right,
awesome.
we don't even need to make a film. We really just
Yeah.
need 6 famous people in a room to give us some voices, and then we make the film afterwards.
Oh,
it's like
We forgot something important. The slave planet. With the
The
bees.
slave planet. Oh yeah, there is a slave
Why
planet.
did
Yeah,
that
they just a
happen?
worker slave planet. Yeah.
busy
Why did-
bees.
Busy
You know, it's
bees.
like
Why did that happen?
it's such an illumination thing.
It is. It is
It
to
felt
do that.
there
and
was
then-
weird illumination humor in it.
yeah. And
That
it's
wasn't
all like-
Mario humor.
And it's like not the good parts of the. I'll put it. Okay. I'm gonna say this, and then I'll move on.
I'm surprised Mario didn't hang out with a minion. I'm not even joking.
Kind of surprised that it
They
didn't happen.
they had minion looking creatures.
It'll happen eventually. He's gonna say hey to Gru at some point, but Bowser in the games is kind of funny. He's like legitimately. Whenever there is a game where Bowser has a dialogue box, he is a kind of funny, well-written thing, and I thought that's how they were going to go with it, where people are like, wait, Bowser, you saved the world. Just because you're a good guy? He's like, no, I want to fucking kill you all, but I want to do it myself, bitches. And then he immediately goes back to trying to kidnap Peach, not skip a beat. And I thought that was going to be where fucking Bowser Jr.'s like, let's kill everything. And then Bowser's like, no, that's a lot. You're being a
Yeah.
dick.
Nope, we didn't get any of that.
You're not like, yeah, they're just both like, let's kill everything. I don't know. No one learned anything. People regressed.
Yep.
The music was good.
The music
That's
was good.
great regression. It's like everyone was Flanderized in like a
Yeah.
in like a specific
do
way.
that
It's,
in,
it's
one
like
movie?
everyone was more
Yeah.
dumb and more useless, but at the same time, power scale was humongous. Mario and Luigi are like what Peach was in the first
Yeah.
film, and
Gods.
Peach is like a fucking god.
Yeah,
now.
they're like gods
and it's
now.
like
They can do
Yeah.
whatever.
like the power scaling is so
Sick.
off, and then even if we were to take like the amount of time each fight took in like major battles or whatever, that's like if you were talking D&D, these are like level 20 characters
Yeah.
doing some crazy stuff on the field.
Yeah. So with that said, I don't know where they go from here. I didn't
I'll
know
tell you
where they were
exactly
going to go from the last one.
It has to be Super Smash Brothers.
It has
That's
to be.
the only thing that they reference. They even did the hammer with the Illumination logo.
Fox is getting his own movie. That's happening almost for sure.
That's
to my
confirmed,
understanding.
or okay?
No, but like, yes, that's I don't really know why they would have introduced him otherwise. I think they want to do something with the Star Fox IP, but his games are like bad.
Right.
Like you can't
And
make
old.
a Star Fox game anymore.
At best, it's going to be a mobile on the rail shooter.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is that nobody fucking wants it anymore. We're very far time away from that. You can't make a Star Fox game and like have it be. There's one Star Fox game. They made it 4 times. So I assume they just want to. No, but like I'm so fucking honest.
No, it's
that's
true.
real.
No, they did. And then in one of them, they threw in third person just for
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. And then for the most recent one on the Wii U, they were like, "Wait, guys, we remade Star Fox 64 again." And everyone went, "This fucking sucks." And they said, "Oh," and they haven't touched it since.
I think this movie is abysmal. Like,
Okay.
I honestly think GOAT is so much better than this movie was.
So
And
then let's start with show's rating. of the
Interesting.
show.
Yeah, sure.
Rate
Go ahead.
the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Out of GOAT.
1.5 stars. It is literally the most shameless cash grab I have ever seen.
1.5
It's
stars out of
literally a
3
shameless
stars.
cash grab.
Out of 3.
1.5 out of 5. Let it be known.
Okay.
Show is rating it a 1.5 out of 5 stars.
This is the movie you put on when you have children that you hate,
To shut your kid
right?
up.
Like if you hate your children, you just put this movie on constantly. That's true.
That's not a bad take. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
That's why I'd show my kid Silent Hill 2006 in the next episode, maybe.
That's a
I'd give
preview.
it. I think I'd give Super Mario Galaxy. I'm bones on a roller coaster. I'm feeling like it's a 5 out of 10. I don't think it's as bad as Shoth said. I like the environments, and there was legitimately a portion of the movie where I did finish it and be like, man, I wish I could go watch that again. In that one fight scene with Bowser Jr., because I thought it was interesting, and I thought it was well animated, and I liked the choreography a lot more than. A hell of a lot more than I should have. I'll put it that way. I've seen some dog shit come out of big animation companies, and Illumination randomly did smear frames and impact frames and shit in a movie. What the fuck was that about? 5.
I think that's respectable.
Beautiful.
Though. I think that's
Beautiful.
respectable.
A 5 out
So
of
2.5.
5 out
So
of
2.5 out of
2.5 out of 5. 2.5 stars. Don't
God,
watch
the
it.
Super Mario Galaxy movie. There were galaxies. They were hopping. We got the fox.
They had the hot.
We
fox.
got hot sisters. We had funny Toad. We had Jack Black being silly. We had Benny Safdie for no reason. That sucked. I give it 3.9 out of 5 stars.
You are a madman.
I will be watching it again at my house probably 8 times,
Soon.
8 more times.
Very soon. The moment it's on
At
direct
some
video.
moment it's on whatever the fuck.
And I probably won't be watching it again. I think I had my fill.
I think the greatest critique has to do with what we'll discuss later in our next episode, which is the comparison between the two
For sure.
films. And I think that's where my biggest issues arise, because both films I think are quite terrible.
Yeah.
And I think they're terrible for completely different
So
reasons.
I'm more jokingly giving it a 3 point. You know what? I'll be more real with you guys. A 3. It's a 3 of 5. I'm still the highest of this. I'm still the highest of this. I did not like it as much as I liked the first Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah,
That's
first
for
one,
sure.
I think
there is a sense of whimsy in the first one.
there is very little time in. I've very rarely seen a movie and gone, man, I wish this was longer. This movie needed like an hour. This movie needed an extra hour to do anything.
Or they just need to cut the Yoshi. What was Yoshi in the film for?
Dude, he's gonna sell so many toys. You
I know.
fucking.
And
Right,
Donald,
and
why
they-
was Donald
Why was
Glover
it Donald
casted
Glover? That's
to
weird.
go Yoshi to say Yoshi?
What-
It's just so they could do the inner city montage.
What
They
a-
hired him just so that they could make Yoshi inner city cool.
They did. That was sick though.
On Jackie
Yeah.
Robinson.
So
Day,
Super
you're
Mario
saying
Galaxy, y'all should go see it.
that. It is. It's today.
But don't pay money for it. Go pay money for another movie. Sneak into that other showing to go see the Mario Galaxy movie.
But not the drama either, because it's really boring.
agree.
Not the drama either. It's really not good.
Kane, you got to give us an outro. That's it for this episode, because we're gonna switch
Go
over
to
to
the
another
next
switch over to
episode.
And
another
I'm gonna go
episode.
get my dinner.
Okay, yeah. So thank you guys for
In between.
listening. That was a Super Mario Galaxy movie. Next, we're going to be talking about the Silent Hill film. So you still have time to
Which
go
one?
watch that before the 2006. I believe it's Christopher Gans, the director.
Said to be the good one.
Said to be the good one.
It
We
is.
should watch the remake.
And maybe one of us three agrees. It's probably the same guy who did Mario like 2. So let's get out of here.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Let me go get my salad.
Lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.